one moment, Orion Council here. Hold on, please. Thank you. Talking about energies is important. Talking about energy elevation is important. And talking about who you are is important at this time. How are you? Thank you. Orion Council here.
We are excellent. Is the council ready for questions?
So it is. We are ready to answer your questions.
How can we best focus and align with energy?
You can align with energy in a way that works for your Merkabah field. The same time you align with yourself is the same time you align with the planet, and that has you opening your vessel, and that requires intelligence, but because intelligent beings open close energy fields constantly. The particles of your system have a direction, and you are directing those particles constantly. You have not had awareness of it because it would overwhelm your mind. The same time you close yourself is the time where you rehabilitate yourselves. The same goes for animals. And you're asking us around council, is that when we are sleeping? But we say it is a rest phase where you have aligned yourself to peaceful centeredness, and you tell your energy bodies to close. You must have willpower, and you also must have a understanding that small parts of you are responsive, intelligent pieces of light energy, and you can command the directing. You can also direct the participation of other energy fields. Now you say, Run Council, is it co-creation? But you need to understand that humans on Earth are in a state of rehabilitation. On your Earth, they have aligned to higher energy, but they are to stay closed, some of them. It is important. They are not aware of how they do this, but if you have awareness, you will participate in a more powerful way in this co-creation energy. Now you say, well, what about the planet? Does planet open and close? Yes, all the time you'd say there are light emanations, and you have protection, and you also open and close certain parts of your Earth for experiencing dimensional changes. If you are wanting to experience greater realities, you must understand that they are existing, these dimensions, and you are to participate with them. But some of you have troubles doing this. You are participating in multiple dimensions, and people would say you are not so well and you are not normal. But what we want you to know is that you must be able to hold this awareness, and that is expansion of the smallest parts of yourself. So learn about these particles and you will understand our concept. It is spiritual, it is scientific. Thank you.
Next question for the council.
Are we making sense to you or not?
Yes, you're making sense.
That is nice to know. Thank you.
So the question is, what frequency should we tune into?
The same frequency you have practiced for heart center. Also, frequencies for brain activity depends on what you're wanting to manifest here. You say, I want to manifest. Yes, I'm manifesting. You are saying, I am having the ability to direct my energies to form experience, to form awareness. Please remember these terms, because you have to get a grip on the things that are occurring. You cannot become destabilized when you are hearing about events in your realities that are not your direct creations. You must have the understanding that they are happening, but you must understand that you are affecting these experiences just by your awareness of them. The frequency for awareness is beyond 500, but it is also a slower frequency when you are involved with working with Creator.
The council ready for the next question?
We are ready for the next question. Thank you.
What are you learning from Earth civilization right now?
We like this question. One moment. We are learning about Earth, and we are learning about how one individual becomes self-realized, and when they become self-realized, how that affects your biology. The biology expands as well with humans. We find it fascinating. Plants respond, and animals, but mainly your Earth soil is important to us. It is around your Earth that your friends are here in the crafts, and they align with the people, and they are also experimenting with the soil. Krista knows about this answer. We talked about it 2014, where she had an understanding of Pleiadians. Where are Pleiadians now, she wonders, and well, will they fix the planet Earth? These questions are on your minds, and we also look at how you are feeling when you are worried that you don't have connection to extraterrestrial energies. Many people have high emotions, and they are having alternating patterns in their wavelengths when they are feeling emotion about other sentient forms of life. It is different when you are working with plants and your animals. It is different in frequency when you are working with extraterrestrials. You shift quickly. That is our interest. The shifting in frequency is amazing to us. Humans are quite a wild group, and they know many secrets. We hope they will recall more of the truth. They have already done work with each other to remember, and you have a scientific grasp now on the fact that your spiritual self has retained many years of experiences before this lifetime. It is important, and you are all connected. So recalling this is what is happening now on your planet. It is good news. It is also fascinating.
Next question.
Oh, we're ready for your next question. Thank you.
Are there any foods or colors or crystals we can use to better align with Earth's energy?
Yes, there are many crystals which you like to work with past lifetimes. They will become shown to you, for you have worked with that frequency in the past lifetime. So know that, and also recall that your mind is around the Earth as well. It has access to outside of the planet Earth, and you know that your frequency is not simply Earth planet frequency. It is other planets. We cannot talk much about which planets. We do not have allowance. We understand the need for many to know what planet they have worked on, but you have to come to Earth and stay here. If you are allowed, you must stay here.
How can we access the information encoded in our light fibers filaments?
Filaments are exponentially directing your own evolution. They are, in a sense, the way, and we see you as all looking into your extraterrestrial resources to understand yourselves. That is part of the game here, because you're looking within your physical makeup, but you have extraterrestrial information. You will discover more extraterrestrial information within this part of you. Hello, are you all right? We know that you are working today together on this video,
yes.
And you know that you have a lot of help with these programs that you are using on your computers. We have helpers that are non-physical, and they also assist you. That's information that we find fun to tell you. Thank you.
Can you tell us about the event that all QHHT people have been talking about happening very soon? Supposedly the end of 2018 now.
We will talk about this day. We see our future potential the same goes for next year. We connect you all to events in a way that you say, Orion Council, we are agreeing that this will happen, so assist us with this process. And this is what has been happening. Many of you are working towards a period in your reality where you will have open doors to information, and some of you are ready for the knowledge that is to come in, and some of you are saying we will need healers, we will need emotional rehabilitation centers, and some of you are open to the idea that your minds will expand, but you all need to have understanding and compassion for those who have not yet had that experience, that you are indeed a spiritual being who is here to assist and grow and learn. And many are saying, I am here to survive, and I'm here to dominate, and I'm here to take from others. And you must assist those who believe that is the way. And many of you are aware that you have to learn about yourselves in order to assist other people. You must take time for your own understandings. And those who are all the time focused on their own understandings are not really feeling the path ahead, because they are so involved with their own mind and their own ascensions. They have forgotten that there is a responsibility to uphold here, and those with many responsibilities will be shown, and they will be given assistance from great beings that are coming through many let's say portals, and those portals have been closed for many years. We sense the potential for them opening, and you all know that those who have sight will be quite excited, and some of you are to see a bit more than before. Our channel has told us the excitement of sharing this energy field she has been seeing with other people of conscious enlightenment, as you would call them, when discussing them with us. Her mind is recalling these conversations, and she says, I am enjoying that so much to show them who they are. And many are also wanting to do this work of showing others who they are, and that is giving you a good sense of wellness. And that is why you are manifesting these events. When more of you are focusing on group wellness, you are allowed, and you are also directed. We feel this is a nice information. Groups of conscious beings are working with the planet at this time, and they are assessing many groups who are focused in a way that has prevented them from expanding physically, biologically. Well, you expand physically, biologically? Yes, you will. That is certain. Thank you.
I have one more question.
Oh, we're ready for your next question. Okay. So it is. Thank you.
Question to the council. How does one learn to be quicker to decipher when is the energy exchange beneficial and when it is detrimental?
Well, one moment, we understand your question. You are talking about exchange of energies, yes?
With beings.
And we have explained that you are receiving something on some level, yes, because it is exchange. So for yourselves, you are asking, is it overall helpful to me? We say they are all helpful experiences, and you say, Orion Council, yet again, you are not feeling the emotion I'm having. And we feel this is an emotional distress call, because you are not excited about the exchange that has taken place. Yes, you said, I was in an energy exchange and I am not feeling quite energetic anymore because of what has happened here. Why, Orion Council, did I involve myself with such a poor exchange of energies? You understand that everything has a frequency, so something with a lot of focusing will feel different than something you picked up along the road, and you say, hey, catch this ball I found on the ground. But it is different than, let's just say, something you have focused on for 6 months making it. Now understand the intention behind the gift. Some of you have intention of contact. I want to contact one person, and I would like to hear them speak about life. And some of you prefer to have a very deep emotional experience, and it was uncomfortable. And now you say, well, Orion Council, I no longer wish to exchange in this way. Is distressing me. Do understand that it is required that you share frequency with other people. It is required that you allow yourselves time to get over what has happened. Some of you require long periods of rest. Some of you are able to focus differently, reading a text, and some of you would say, I simply need to exercise a bit more and I will feel better. And you have ways to handle the aftershock. So if you are very shocked and upset about what has happened, then you must remember to focus on your path, and you must remember that people do not know your shock. They are confused about their own energies most of the time and understanding what it is they are doing. So if you are involved with someone who is not aware of what they are doing, that is your distress signal to us. You are saying they are not aware of their exchange. Orion Council, how do I bring awareness to them? And we say, do not bring them awareness. You do not bring awareness to another being. You show them your awareness of the situation. And we are saying many of you are doing this, and it's uncomfortable, but you are showing your own awareness of what has happened. Do know that you are loved, and you will be all right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. We have time for 1 or 2 more questions.
Okay.
However you choose, it is up to you. Thank you.
Question. When souls come to meet you again to redeem themselves, how do you respond when you have a feeling they made the same bad choice they made before in a past life?
Ascension requires that an individual assess their progress. When a soul is explaining to us that they have progressed, we ask them, why are you explaining this to us? Are you aware of your progress? And we will allow them to look at the events that have taken place as a result of their choices. So many of you are focused on positive energy, and you are not seeing the results of your positive outlook on things. And then you say, Orion Council, I've been positive, but sometimes there is a negative aftershock. Why was it upsetting to me? Why? Now you are saying that you are feeling not right, and your co-creators are saying, look, I have done a great job. So you have emotional distress, but also some of you have mental uncertainty. Yes? And many of you are meeting one another, and we are having these conversations, and one is saying, you know, I think I did something quite right for that other person. We say, how do you feel about doing right by others?
We have one more question?
We want you to know one more thing, because you are sensitive beings, and you also sense the discomfort of many people. So recognize when it is your discomfort and when it is someone else's discomfort. That is also part of this learning process. Orion Council does not constantly unite in oneness with everyone here. Orion Council works as Orion Council, and Orion Council is focused very specifically. We have explained our scientific experiences, and many of you are wanting to know if you are scientists, and many of you are wanting to know if you are healers. And many of you are wanting to know if you are leaders and all of these jobs. So we feel that some of you are quite upset because you are so many things and you want to be in oneness. You have to remember to focus on your work because you are one with us, yes, but you have assignments. Please remember your assignments and you will heal from your emotional upset. Thank you.
One more last question.
Yes, we are ready for your question. So it is.
How can we confirm that anticipation creates happenings?
We enjoy this question. It involves a teaching in itself because you are saying when you are focused on expecting the result to work, it will work. We want you to know that although you feel that something has not quite aligned in the way you would like, you must always recall that you have purpose here and you have agreed to fulfill certain work. So when you are understanding that you have made agreements, you feel a sense of empowerment. You feel a sense of I am looked after and I am guided, and you sense that your friends will also respond differently when you are on the path for your highest good. For some of you, life is very easy because you know that you have developed yourself throughout many lifetimes here, and you have something to offer the planet. Some of you say, Orion Council, I'm tired of all day I do the same work. I'm so exhausted. It is not interesting to me. How can I make reality more exciting? You are talking about energy fields and you are talking about animals and extraterrestrial spaceships. Why am I not having this in my reality? So boring it is. When you begin to open one portal to other dimensional frequency, you perhaps do not recognize how things will change on an entire planet. One simple shift in your mind and your development will have effects throughout this earth. Some of you are very excited by the potentials, which is so exciting that sometimes you forget to learn how to do it. And now you are asking us about how can I truly devise a plan that will work for all here. And we say your blessings are enough and your awareness is enough, that you are wanting this. That is all that is required. Then you must complete the task. You must trust in the process, and you must also remember that the smallest parts of you are intelligent. Are you understanding our communication?
Yes.
So remember yourself. Do not forget about Orion Council. Do not forget about the species development here. Thank you for allowing us communication today, and we will see you again. It is always one of light to recognize as another, and so that it will continue to happen on your planet. More will come soon, and we love you, so it is.
Thank you.